it's your girl Michaela, and a lot of you guys have been asking how I felt about my ex-fiance Nathaniel moving on with another girl and calling her his crush and everything. So before we get started, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and like this video. I have to say I'm sick right now. I've been sick. I don't know, I keep getting sick, but so excuse the way I'm talking. I have like a sick accent right now. So me and Nate, ever since we broke up about 2 months ago and I moved back from Houston to Cali, you know, we still talk. You know, I feel like we have a good friendship right now. There's no animosity, there's no hate. Like, I still care about him, and I know for a fact he still cares about me, regardless of if it's an intimate thing or not. He's going to still be in my life, and I'm still going to be in his. I understand that he has been seeing a girl. I don't even know her name, to be honest, but I'm really happy for them. Like, honestly, looking at his videos, like, a lot of you guys are sending me like thumbnails and pictures of them kissing, and all I have to say is, like, I'm happy for him. There's no animosity. I feel like everyone deserves to be happy, and you know that you truly love someone if you could see them kissing somebody else and being happy with somebody else and just feeling happy for them. Because I love Nate. I was in love with Nate, and we were together for almost 3 years. So of course, seeing him with another girl is different for me, but at the same time, all I want is for him to be happy. And if being happy means being with her, then I'm happy for him. That's all I really have to say about the matter, because at the end of the day, like, life goes on. As you know, and I've talked about, when me and Nate first broke up, I was devastated, and he said it in his video talking about our breakup too, where, you know, he said I took it really hard, and I did. I cried for 3 weeks. I literally, okay, so when me and Nate broke up, I literally stayed in the house for 3 weeks crying, screaming, and it's crazy because if it weren't for my friends that were from Canada visiting, then I probably would have lost my mind, because I was in a state, like, we had just moved to Houston. I was in Houston for like 8 months, I think. So I was very isolated. I felt very isolated. Yeah, of course I had like my girlfriends like Carmen and Bianca and Jalen and like all the other YouTuber girls. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not from Houston, so I kind of felt a little isolated and homesick already. So to be broken up with and then have to just be there and try to figure out everything, especially like with my financial situation at the time, it was very hard. It was very hard for me. But I realized once I left Houston and I finally had the courage to figure things out by myself and for once be more independent, I feel like I grew. I feel like a completely different person. And I'm not saying that I'm extremely, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't regret being with Nate. I will forever be grateful for the relationship I had with Nate, because he helped me grow into the person that I am now. And I feel like I definitely took a lot from that relationship, positive. It wasn't all negative. So, and that's why I still care about being his friend, because he is a great person. He's very intelligent. Y'all know he's attractive, and you know, he definitely is different. He definitely is a catch. So I don't blame his new girl for being attracted to him. Now, for me, right now, all I'm focused about, like, honestly, a lot of you guys are asking me, like, oh, are you dating your best friend? Are you, like, seeing anybody? And I went on dates. Some were horrible, just to get out there, but I'm very focused on myself. And unfortunately, right now, the best thing for me is to just keep grinding, because, you know, I literally woke up this morning and looked at my bank account and cried. And like, happiness. There's so many times I've looked at my bank account and I cried out of sadness. But to cry out of happiness and know that I did this for myself, it's amazing. It's really amazing. And I'm just really blessed right now. I'm in a good place in my life. I know that Nate's in a good place in his. And I'm the type of person too where, like, if I love you, I could never stop loving you. Like, if Nate were to ask me tomorrow, Michaela, I need you to do something for me, I would do it for him, because, like, at the end of the day, I still care about him, you know? And if it's reasonable, I'm gonna do it. But as far as his new relationship goes, I wish him the best. I hope that that girl treats him well, because, you know, I don't know her. I know nothing about that relationship. But, you know, you just want the best for people that you care about. Right now, if you guys want to know a little update, I am, like I said, just dating. I'm not talking to anyone in particular. I'm just kind of seeing what I like. And I feel like that's important, because for so long I was in a relationship with a person where, you know, looking at certain guys kind of grosses me out. Like, or maybe I start to get attracted to a guy and then I realize I'm attracted to them because they remind me of my ex. So I don't think that's healthy right now. I'm studying for my NCLEX test, which is the test I've been putting off after I graduated with my RN BSN in nursing school, if you guys don't know what that is. So I'm studying for that. I have been recording a lot of music. Honestly, I have been sitting on around 20 songs, like 20 amazing songs. And now I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. I have new management. And you know, I've just been doing a lot of things where I'm trying to figure out who Michaela is, what she wants to do, when she wants to do it. I'm looking for also a place to live, so I'm looking at apartments so I could live independently, and more in the city, because I'm a city girl. I realized that living in Houston, more in the country, I realized that I'm a city girl. I like the city. I love that fast life. And so I'm going probably back to somewhere in downtown LA, or in like the common LA area. So with that all being said, look out, because I'm not stopping this grind. I did take a couple weeks to recollect my thoughts, because of course it's just, there's a lot of changes in my life and I'm not used to those changes. So I had to take a step back. You know, being newly single, I'm not used to being alone. So sometimes I'll just randomly get in a bad mood where, like, I start getting emotional because I'll forget that I'm alone, and I'll wake up and there's nobody next to me. And so that kind of made me emotional a couple days. Also, some days, you know, when I do accidentally get recommended videos of my ex with his new girl, like, of course I'm happy for him, but it's also weird to see that, you know. And yeah, it's just, I want to make sure I'm not trying to replace whoever I end up with simply because, like, I'm not trying to replace my ex with whoever I end up with, because I feel like that's unfair to the guy that I'm going to be with. Like, he doesn't deserve to be, like, treated badly because of the fact that I still care about my ex, or he doesn't deserve to be used. I don't want to use somebody right now, because I know if I get in a relationship with somebody, I'm kind of trying to replace my ex, and that's not fair to anybody, including that guy. So there is a guy that I've been crushing on, but I know it's not fair right now to bring him in the picture. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm gonna wait patiently because there, like I said, there is somebody, but at the end of the day, I'd rather just stay friends. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you a boss. Bye.
Tell me how I can be such a foolish girl. I should have seen all the signs you left with her. And suddenly I can't speak